Good evening, folks. To your health. And that's the purpose of this video. I may have to refer to my notes because this is extremely important. The food industry, with the cooperation of our government that doesn't do much to protect us, is slowly killing us. The why is fairly simple. They want our money and they don't care how they get it. How is not so simple. I have a book here that explains what happens, how this is going on, and I think it's one of the most important books you can ever get a hold of. Let me show it to you. It's called Ultra Processed People. Ultra Processed People, and the author is Chris, C-H-R-I-S, Chris Van, V-A-N, last name is Tulleken. This book could be a lifesaver. Now, where are we? The major companies that produce food, Nestle, Procter & Gamble, but there are many others. And they have to keep you buying this food, move their product, and another key point they want to do is prolong the shelf life. The ironic thing is, if a food will spoil, it's probably healthy for you, but they won't make a profit on that. So they do this a number of ways. They discovered that we eat food that is filling, it's sweet and creamy. So it's not the fat, the sugar, and salt that causes the cancer and heart disease. It's when it's ultra processed, which means, for example, adding gums that thickens to give it a fake creamy texture, or emulsifiers that mix oil and water, which would not happen in a natural situation. I encourage you to read the labels of the food you're buying. The simple rule is if it tastes good, it's not good for you. Now, this is an example that's scary. There's an ingredient that you may find in drinks and in baked goods. I'll spell it. ISOEUGENOL. This thing can cause liver cancer, but the government allows it. Ironically, in some other countries, they will not allow some of the crap that we have in our food. Okay. Now, what is the purpose of food? It's to give us energy. And what is more fundamental than knowing what you put in your mouth, what goes into your body? So, what they call food is not really food. Somebody, a wise person, wants to describe it this way. It's industrial processed edible substance, which sure as hell is not food. Now, so what can you do? Try to have a diet of food that you prepare yourself. It's not going to have preservatives or other cancer-causing ingredients. And you should be aware you want the fruits, the vegetables, greens, and grains. I did not mention fish. That may be the subject of my next video. When you're purchasing sushi, most of the time, it's not what you're paying for. They use a cheap substitute fish. And other fish like salmon, which is a healthy fish, be wary of that. Okay, I'll try to get to that in my next video. Okay, thank you for listening. Good evening.